Yo, welcome back to the yeahalrightpodcast, EP.7. As you can see, Jamie's not here today. He couldn't make it, but that's alright. We'll just, oh man, I actually need a guest, don't I? Can't really do this by myself. Ryder! Ryder!
What?
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, yo, wanna come on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool, bro.
Oh.
Alright, so this is my little brother Ryder. Jamie couldn't make it today, and I didn't really want to do it by myself because that's kind of, there's nothing for me to say. So yeah, we got my brother Ryder, so introduce yourself, my man.
I'm Ryder.
So this is Ryder.
Oh, okay.
This is Ryder.
Okay.
And we're going to keep it small, just a simple episode, nothing too major. You've never done this before. For those who don't know, Ryder, he's in my movies, does well in my movies. So we're going to start off simple. How was your Christmas?
Very good.
What'd you get?
Whole bunch of Lego and Funko Pops.
Wow! What kind of Lego?
Star Wars.
Star Wars Lego. Don't you have so much Lego already?
Yep.
This kid's got so much Lego. Alright, cool. What else did you get?
Funko Pops.
Nice. Lots of Funko Pops. Cool. What kind?
Peacemaker.
I'm not interested anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ask me what I got.
What'd
So
you get?
basically, man got a few things.
Okay.
Nah, I just got, the simple clothes. I got this cool hoodie, which is really nice. How'd you spend Christmas? That's awesome, man. So how I spent Christmas was, I woke up at my cousin's house, and then I went to my mom's, and then I went back to my cousin's house for a swim. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you do for Christmas?
That was what I did.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you wake up? Did
Went
you
to
rip
my
in-
cousin's.
Yeah, what'd you wake up?
Came back. Okay, I woke up
Yeah.
early.
Mm-hmm.
Woke my mum up.
Of course. No, you didn't even wake up early though. See, when I was your age, right, I'd be waking up at 5 o'clock, begging my mum like, "Yo, mum, it's 5 a.m. on Christmas morning, we gotta open them presents, That's what I was doing. And you woke up at like 8 o'clock because I
Woke up at
FaceTimed you.
7.
I FaceTimed you at like 7 o'clock, yeah. And like, "Yo, Ryder, you opened your presents yet?" You're like, "Nah, I just woke up." 7 o'clock for a child on Christmas morning is late. But I was waking up at 5 o'clock every morning.
I
Literally-
couldn't sleep.
Because it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't sleep either. But I'm still waking up early. Like, I'm sneaking out there, right? Looking at all the gifts. I'm sniffing them out.
Yeah, you went up to my Christmas tree and you tried to get a peek at what your presents
No,
were.
it's all good, though. Don't worry, but it's fine. It's fine. No, I want to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a hack, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a hack to
Yeah.
open up presents. So, if you've got a present
Yeah.
and it's wrapped up in white...
I knew what half of my presents were.
I
guessed
know,
them.
because you flipping ordered them on my ear like it's a wish list. This guy knew all his presents. He sat down on the computer with his mum. Yeah, mum, I'll have that one. Yeah, order that one too. He knew what you were getting. You were like just ordering it.
Yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Everything from you was
But so I'll tell you a hack, right? Kids, listen to this life hack. On Christmas, if your Christmas present is wrapped up in white wrapping paper, what you do is you hold the present up to the sun. This is real. Hold it up to the sun, and if it's white wrapping paper, even if there's a little bit of white on it, you can actually see through the paper. It only really works with white, though. That's what I used to do when I was little. I never actually ripped them open. There was only one gift. I remember years ago. I think it was like 2016 Christmas. Got a present. It was like a movie or Blu-ray movie or a game or something. And I saw it. I was like 15 years old. I held it up to the sun. I couldn't see. I was like, damn, I want to see what this is. Slowly unwrapped it. And I could see just that it was just the Suicide Squad Blu-ray movie, the 2016 one. I was like, oh, my mum niced me. So
This is a trash movie.
It wasn't trash. No. You know what? I stand by this statement. I think the first Suicide Squad movie is great, but I think the second one is way better.
Yes.
The second one, the Suicide Squad, is like probably in like my top 5 favorite movies of all time. But I still do not trash on the first one.
I trash.
You know what I do trash?
What?
Justice League, the first one. Oh, well, the 2017 one. If you're watching the 2017 version of Justice League, what's wrong with you? That's what I say.
I watched it.
Did you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League? Did you? You watched today.
Bro, it's 4 hours long.
I watched it. Guess what? I only had one break. I was like, you know what? Because fans petitioned for it for years.
What?
You know that it was
I'm not gonna sit there for 4 hours. Do you know how painful it was to watch Avatar?
It was the release, the Snyder Cut. So for 4 years straight, fans, including myself, were going on like Twitter and YouTube and stuff, going like hashtag release the Snyder Cut, and they finally released it. There have only been 2 times where like fans have really pushed for something in a movie. The first one was the Justice League. For like 5 good years, people were petitioning, come on, release the Snyder Cut, release the Snyder Cut. 4 years or whatever. And they finally did. It was such a huge achievement from fans, and it was beautifully made. 4 hours long. It's long, right?
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's perfect. It's so sad we won't get it again, you know. Henry Cavill's out of Superman. It is what it is. But another time was when they released the trailer for the first Sonic movie. Sonic looked trash. Yeah. He looked scary. And fans basically cyberbullied an entire studio to fix him, and they finally fixed him. No, seriously, as soon as that Sonic trailer came out, people were like cyberbullying the company.
What the hell?
I know. Sorry. Yeah, they just cyberbullied the whole studio, and finally they released it.
Yeah, so what are we talking about on this podcast?
We're just talking about Sonic, fam. We were just talking about Sonic. What do you mean, what are we talking about? We're talking about Sonic. We do this thing, though. It's called Movie Review of the Week. Mm-hmm. Have you listened to some of the podcast? You better have.
No.
What? No. Don't kick your feet, though. You're going to miss the microphone. If there's a stutter in the microphone, it's because my brother's kicking it like this. Kicking it. What was I going to say? Movie Review of the Week. So, me and Jamie have been doing this thing called Movie Review of the Week.
Of what?
For a movie called The Aviator.
Or is it a rip-off version of Avatar?
What? No. So 5 weeks ago, we said that we're going to review a movie every week. Mm-hmm. And for the past 5 weeks, we just haven't gone around to watching The Aviator yet. But this weekend that just passed, I finally sat down and had time to unfortunately not watch it again. So I'm going to come back and we're going to watch The Aviator again this weekend. But you said something about Avatar? I saw Avatar.
So you
watched it with you? I watched it. Okay, so before last week, I've never seen Avatar before. Yeah. So we watched the first one on Disney Plus on my TV. And I fell asleep.
23rd of December.
23rd of December.
And the 24th in 3D.
I fell asleep in the first one. It's because it was really late and it was just such a long movie. It was a good movie though.
But Avatar 2 was good.
Yeah, Avatar 2 was good. It was way better than the first one.
But it was painful to sit there for 3 goddamn hours.
Nah, see, Avatar The Way of Water was just too damn long, man.
Not as long as Justice League.
Yeah, but like, Justice League didn't actually even go to cinemas, Snyder Cut. It was just more for like streaming service, and they split it into 6 parts.
Yeah.
Whereas Avatar Way of Water, you gotta sit there. Like, Avengers Endgame is the same length as Avatar Way of Water. But I can sit through Avengers. You know why? Because it's the goddamn Avengers. Alright? But because it's Avatar, it's taking
I don't like the Avengers. I like
Justice League. I almost worked on Avatar Way of Water. So I was in high school. They shot it 4 years ago. I was in high school. And I was working on a TV show called The Luminaries. I met a few famous people. I even saw the DVD at JB Hi-Fi. And I was like, yo, right, I'm in this movie. But I'm not going to watch it because it looks hella boring. But anyway, besides that, after working on that show, they were getting people ready for Avatar. And I spoke to the assistant director of the TV show I was on. I was like, oh, so what project are you on next? And she was like, oh, I'm working on Avatar just down the road in Auckland. I was like, oh, Matt, any chance I could get onto that? And she was like, yeah, they're going to bring a few of us over. They didn't get to bring me over. But Avatar The Way of Water was filming in my backyard. You know, it's like...
Your backyard?
Oh, like, you know, Auckland. This is my backyard, my hometown. Did you know Avatar Way of Water? You know how they film Avatar? They actually... You know what mocaps are? So they don't actually, like... How do I say this?
I don't know they shot it 4 years ago.
Like, it's not... They film it live action in a warehouse with, like, dots around your face, you know what I mean?
Oh, like Hulk.
Yeah, and they just animate it. So... Avatar Way of Water definitely deserves an Oscar for like visual effects or something. Bro, that movie was just too goddamn
Yeah, but it's so scary in 3D.
Yo, yeah, we watched it in 3D and IMAX. I don't think I've ever seen a movie in 3D IMAX. The last 3D movie I watched was Avengers Endgame, and that wasn't an IMAX. It was just a normal 3D. I don't do 3D movies that much anymore. But Avatar The Way of Water in 3D in IMAX was scary. But when that giant whale comes out of nowhere, I don't want to spoil it if you have... Nah, screw that. If you haven't seen it by now, it's your fault. The giant whale that just comes at you. It's actually scary. I jumped a few times.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
got
damn.
scared at the beginning, then it showed. What's her name?
Beginning.
At the beginning of the movie.
I can't even remember the beginning of the movie.
Oh, it just showed the girl's
I remember
face.
the beginning of the movie
popped out.
where this 20th century logo came up. I remember that bit. Dun, dun, dun,
that bad.
dun, 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 dun,
Not that bad.
dun. Speaking of movies, though,
Yeah.
you've got a movie coming, don't you?
Yep.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I wrote it.
Tell us about. I want you yourself, just
What?
you, to talk about your movie coming out next year in May. Go.
Yeah, I
So
wrote
basically-
it. Oh, shit.
So last.
I wrote it because he was too lazy.
No, we'll talk about the first one. So not well, when's New Year? Depending on when this comes out, 2022. I think it was October 29th. We had a movie called Ryder, the 10-Year-Old Austin. It was a kids movie, and it was a movie about him. So in my film universe called Devil Saga, I play Ryder Austin, and he plays the younger Ryder Austin. And we made a movie for him. And you know what? It did well. Everybody loved it. Siblings, cousins, kids around the world were watching it in Australia, New Zealand, and other places in the world. So I said, you know what? We're going to give him a sequel. So it's called Ryder, the 10-Year-Old Austin, Kids Forever. And when's it come out?
May.
Tell us about it without spoiling it.
I just tried to make another movie.
What was the first one about?
Making another movie.
It's about you. It's just literally just a kids movie about you making a movie.
Yeah.
Alright,
Make my way through the world.
making your way through the world.
Yeah.
It was funny too, a raccoon in
Yes.
there. The second one, because it's called Kids Forever because I want a whole lot of kids in it.
Yeah.
My sister's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
My our cousins will be in it.
Our cousins.
On our dad's side. We're not gonna say their
Oh.
names because of.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say their names, but cousins will be in it.
Mm.
My little sister, one of my little sisters that live in Auckland will be in it, and she's so excited because she rewatched your movie like 4 times. It was so funny. It was so cute. There's another. We're not gonna say her name, but there's another sister who's lives up north. How old is she? We're not gonna say her name, but how old is she? 9? 8? Is she older than you? No, she's younger than you.
Yeah.
How old is she? 9?
I'm 11.
I know you're 11. How old is... We'll just say her name. Ava. How old is Ava? I can't even remember. 8? 9? Damn, Ava, if you're listening, how old are you? I'm so sorry. I feel horrible. Do you know how many sisters I have?
No.
I got like 3 proper main sisters, and then I've got 2 cousins that I live with for years that I just consider sisters. Do you know how many sisters I have? Either way, I want Ava to be in it.
Yeah.
I want her to be in the movie.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. Do you want her in it?
Yeah, but we'd have to go driving.
Oh yeah,
2 hours.
that's no issue. Well, that's no issue.
Yeah, that's no issue.
Do you reckon she'd actually want it? Do you reckon she'd say yes? Do you reckon she'd be in it? I definitely wanted to because it's literally like, if I'm honest, it's her last chance to be in one of my movies. Because I'm trying to get all my friends and family in our movies, my movies I make. And Ryder, the 10-Year-Old and Kids Fair is probably her last chance to be in a movie. So I want to make sure she's part of my legacy in filmmaking and that she's in there. Because I really want Ava to be part of that legacy. So I really want her to be in it. So this is kind of like her last chance because it's like a kid's movie and it's perfect because she's a kid. What do you...
Okay.
Do you reckon she'd say yes? I don't know. I don't know if she'd say yes. I reckon she'd be interested, but it might get to like filming. She might be a little nervous, which is normal.
Just ask
Which
her.
is normal.
Where's your phone at?
We'll ask her. We'll ask her later. Movie doesn't come out for ages. It's the easiest movie to make as well.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
What I wrote in it is not.
What do you mean?
You know.
Oh, bro, Ryder. So this movie that Ryder's making coming out in May next year, I gave him the task to write the script. I was like, you know what, Ryder? You're the main character. I'm too busy with all my other movies. Why why don't you write the script? You write the story, not the script. So Ryder's gonna write the story, a couple page story, right?
It was 1 page and I wrote in like in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I asked like a couple page story, and he was gonna give the story to me. I was gonna read it. I was gonna give some feedback and stuff like that, and then I was gonna turn that into an actual like 30-page script, which is normal, right? Mm-hmm. So the first movie was about you and your pet raccoon grabbing a camera and just making.
He ain't my pet.
Or like a toy. Like a toy.
He's not a toy. He's a person.
He's a person. So it's about the first movie was about you trying to make a short film. That's basically all it was. And then you made the short film and you watched it and you put it on YouTube.
I watched the intro.
Yeah, like it was just a simple movie, right? Simple short film about you making a movie with your best friend.
Yeah.
And then the second movie, my idea was that you'd do the same thing, but this time with other people, like Kids Forever, a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's
so I said to Ryder, for this story, I want you to write a really nice story about you and your group of friends making a bigger movie, making a short film together. And then he hands me the script. I'm reading the script. Don't say anything. Ready? This is what I'm reading, right? So the original story I told Ryder to write was about him making a short film with his best friends. This is what Ryder gives to me. Ryder and his best friends go on a mission to find the Master Emerald that will destroy the entire world. It is up to him and his friends to stop the evil people going after this emerald.
Evil person.
This emerald has the power to destroy the entire planet. It's up to Ryder and his friends to save the entire world. I'm like, what?
Give me an applause, people.
I'm like, what? Hang on. That's not what I asked you to write.
Yeah, it is. That's the movie.
So I said to him that we can incorporate ideas from that. What I said to him was that maybe the movie...
When did you say that?
I said to him that maybe the movie that they're trying to make in the short film...
Yeah, is trying to save the world.
Is trying to save the world.
Yes.
But like I can't...
Yes.
I gave you one job. One simple job to make write a story about a short film. And you come back with some kind of Avengers level threat film. I'm like, do I have the budget for that? Do I have the budget?
But you can do special effects with your Infinite Time movies.
Yeah, but that's like, nah, man. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, man. One massive blockbuster at a time. Anyway, we're gonna make that.
Making the Avengers.
You are somehow making the Avengers. I want to talk about, let's make this a movie podcast episode, alright? Alright, what are your 5 most anticipated movies next year? In no particular order, what are 5 movies you're looking forward to next year?
Number 1, Indiana Jones.
You can't say how fast, because I know that's your number 1. But you can't.
Number 1.
What?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, 4 more.
Damn, I forgot what it come out.
I'll tell you my 5 and then you get somebody else from it. So my top 5 movies I'm looking forward to are Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh, yeah.
In no particular order, by the way. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh.
That might be my number 1. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a part 1 and part 2 as well.
Yeah.
And then, there's so many more movies coming out. There's going to be some that I forget and I'm going to look back and realize I forgot them. It's not my most anticipated, but I'm kind of keen to see that Mario movie.
Yes.
It's not part of my top 5. What else is there?
It's part of my top 5.
So many. There's a Captain Marvel 2 coming up, but I'm not really too keen on it. I'm not gonna lie.
This one sucks.
Yeah. They're amazing actresses and everything, but I don't know, man. Anyway, what else am I looking forward to? There's so many. There's a Taika Waititi movie coming out about a football game. Like, you know, like, For Love and Thunder was not Taika Waititi, man. Like, it was, but, like, that wasn't the movie for him. Ryder's annoyed because he loves that movie. But, like, this, Taika Waititi's making a movie next year about, like, a football team that lost, like, 30-0 or something, and it's, like, a comedy, and it's based on a true story, and I'm actually keen to see it. I'm gonna put that in my top 5.
Okay.
What's another one? There's, like, an animated movie coming out next year I want to see.
Yeah, Super Mario.
No, besides that. I know there's a Garfield animated movie coming. I don't know if it's next year or not, though.
There is.
Oh, actually, Sonic 3 comes out next... Oh, is it next year or 2024? It's December something.
I don't want to wait another 14 million years.
Oh, actually, The Flash. I'm pretty keen to see The Flash.
Flash!
I know there's lots of controversies with that, but I am keen to see it.
Just because of the Flash actor.
Yeah, but like it does seem like it's gonna be a big movie.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
There's so much drama with that movie, man. There is so much drama with that movie. It's actually ridiculous.
Michael Keaton, man, I want to see him back.
I don't even know if Michael Keaton's in it anymore. They've just been cutting out heaps. Like Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill filmed scenes for it, and apparently they cut it out. Legit, I don't even know what's in this movie or not anymore. They've cut so much stuff out.
But they put Michael Keaton in the trailer.
Yeah, bro, I don't... Michael Keaton might still be in it. Listen, all I'm going to say, there's going to be lots of surprises in that movie. I'll tell you what, though. I'm keen for the next live-action Spider-Man. Spider-Man 4 is going to be sick.
Isn't it animated?
Kraven the Hunter... Wait, what? Kraven the Hunter's supposed to come out...
Next year.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that movie.
It's going to be like Morbius. Too hyped and then be...
Morbius wasn't even that hyped, though.
I was excited to see it, but it was trash.
Yeah, Morbius was... Oh, sorry. I love, like, Jared Leto and Tyrese Gibson. Jared Leto is an amazing actor.
Yes.
And Tyrese Gibson...
Especially Joker.
Oh, Fast and Furious 10! That's the one I'm looking forward to next year.
That's coming out.
Yeah, so it's like a part 1 and a part 2. You got Fast and Furious 10 and you got Fast and Furious 11. But you know how, like, nobody dies in the Fast franchise? You know Gal Gadot's character, Gazelle? She died in Fast 6. She apparently coming back. Like, you brought Han back, and I was like, okay, that's a bit ridiculous. But it's Han, so I'm accepted.
Yes.
I love Gazelle too, played by Gal Gadot, but
Then didn't Han use holograms?
Yeah, listen. If you watched Fast 9, how did Han come back? I still don't get it.
He used holograms.
But here's the thing, right? Fast 9 wasn't an amazing movie. It was mid. It was alright. It was good, you know?
It's funny when that dude thought they were invincible.
Yeah, that was funny. But the thing is, like, that was a good joke, because people think that they're invincible. And they went to space. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift, classic. It's great.
I hated that one.
Okay, fine, but a lot of street racers would love it. And I love it too. But Fast 9 ruined it.
Why?
Because Han's death in Tokyo Drift was meaningful, and it meant something. And now, whenever I watch Tokyo Drift, it just ruins it for me. Because I realize that, Han's not even dead. His death was planned. Like, in Tokyo Drift, his death was planned. You know what I mean? I like how Tokyo Drift is set after, like, Fast and Furious 6. Like, I think that's kind of cool continuity in that. But his death just doesn't mean anything anymore now. As much as I love Han, like, there are certain characters that should just stay dead. Because it's meaningful. Like... Han, I love Han to death, man. But his death's no longer meaningful in Tokyo Drift. I watched Tokyo Drift before, I'd be like, I love Han. But now I don't. I still love Han, but his death's not meaningful. Like, Iron Man, right? Mm-hmm. If you bring Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in Avengers Secret Wars or something...
I would hate that.
Which is apparently rumoured to happen. I love Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. He's the king, he's the GOAT. But if you bring him back... His death doesn't mean anything unless it's like unless it's like a multiverse thing.
Yeah.
If it's a multiverse thing, then I'll accept it.
And it's a different Iron Man.
Yeah, if it's like honestly, I don't think not even a multiverse thing. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. should come back as Iron Man because he impacted so many lives. I cry when I watch his death scene. They should bring in a different actor for Iron Man, like Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise was always going to play Iron Man. If they brought him in as Iron Man for like Secret Wars or something, then it'd be sick. Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah, when does that come out?
See that? Yeah, Mission Impossible Part 1 and Part 2. Dead Reckoning next year.
I want to watch
This is just a movie talk episode, huh?
I want to watch Dead Reckoning.
Yo, Dead Reckoning. I'm keen for that.
We got that exclusive...
Creed 3! Oh, so many movies
yeah.
that keep missing out. I'm keen for Creed 3. I'm trying to get to the premiere.
We got that exclusive look when we watched Avatar.
Yeah, we got an exclusive look of Dead Reckoning Part 1. But, at the end of the day, it's really how fast that matters. It's not even how fast, it's the Prowler as well. It comes out in September, I think.
This year?
Next year.
Why this year?
September's past.
Yeah.
Why would it be this year? Okay, so I've got a few fights next year too. We love boxing. Well, I love boxing.
Yeah, I do.
I think that KSI vs Jake Paul's finally happening in November next year. Finally.
November.
You know, I was 17 when KSI and Jake Paul tried to go off at each other to fight. And I'm going to be 22 when they finally fight.
What?
No matter what people say, no matter how good Jake Paul is, I'm still going to back KSI just because he's an inspiration to me. And people are like, oh, that's cringe, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. He's still an inspiration to me. Everything that he's done, it just makes me feel like I can do certain things too. You agree?
Yeah, well, Jake Paul... Oh, I don't know. I just hate him.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good boxer, though. I'll give him that. He's done well. I don't think... People say his fights are rigged. I don't think they're rigged. I think he's just worked hard. But so is KSI, and KSI is going to knock him out. That's what I personally think. That's just what I personally think. Yeah?
Yeah.
Agree? Now tell me.
What?
What are your plans today?
First of all, finish this goddamn podcast.
What? Finish this goddamn podcast. I brought you on as a guest. I brought you on as a guest, and I literally, right, I get this text from Jamie telling me that he's not going to make it. I'm like, alright, that's cool. I go upstairs, knock on the door. Hey, Ryder, what are you doing? He's half asleep. Yeah. Hey, Ryder, do you want to be on the podcast? Yeah, what? And you were gassed. What do you mean, goddamn?
I still am gassed.
So what are you doing today? So basically what I'm doing is my mum's going to come over. Got my cousin Cade coming over. Cade's coming just for a little bit, just to drop something off.
Cade's coming.
For a little bit. So what are you planning to do?
Now see Cade.
Well, only for like 10 minutes probably. He's not going to be here for long. We need to get Cade on the podcast. Cade! This is a message for you. Alright? Stop ducking. Get on the podcast. Okay, do your trip to Europe.
Europe?
He's going to Europe and then move in with me.
He's not going to Europe.
He's going somewhere. He's going to Europe.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. It's the same. No, it's not the same thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. Cade's my cousin, and he's been saying he's going to move in with me, but so many complications. So I must say this again. Cade! My cousin Cade, this is a message for you, okay? You keep saying that you're going to move in with me. When? Finish your trip to Indonesia. Finish your studies. And then move into me. Indonesia. Move in with me. Be a regular...
Move into you.
Move in with me, and then be a regular host on the podcast.
Move into you? What the hell?
I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I love Cade.
Yeah.
As much as, like, the amount of
He
time...
still owes you a Lego set.
He's bringing that today. As many times as Cade plans to, like... Cade will always come up to be like, oh, Cade... He'll be like, oh, Phoenix, I'm coming down to Auckland, because he lives far away. He's like, I'm coming down to Auckland this week, coming to Auckland next month, and then he never does. It's annoying. But Cade has helped me out with so much in my life. He's literally like my brother. And as much...
Hey, I'm your brother.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, though. As many times as I can get annoyed with the amount of times he's ducking and doesn't show up, I still love him to death. And I actually, like, cannot wait to move in with him. I'm going to be real. Can't wait to move in with him.
Okay, so then don't wait. Go live up north with him. I'll come.
I don't want to live up north. I got life down here.
I'll go live up north.
When Cade moves in, he's going to move in with us.
Oh.
We're going to have me, you, and Cade for a whole year. And then me and Cade might go off and get married and have some kids. And, yeah. No.
No. Get married and have some kids? What the hell?
Well, I'm going to be 22 next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 12 next year. That's old, man. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm going to be 22 next year. Bro, I'm going to be old. Why are you laughing?
Because you're going to be old.
Damn, 22. You're going to be 12 next year. I can't wait for your 21st. Bro, when it comes to your 21st, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to make the most embarrassing video of you.
No!
I'm going to turn your 21st video into a PK Productions event.
Hey, that's what happened to your 21st.
It's going to be an event.
Well, you were in underwear. Wearing a Captain Underpants cape.
Let me tell you about my 21st. Yeah. So let me tell you about my 21st. So my mum and cousin, Cyrus, made this beautiful video for me. And they played the song You Got a Friend in Me on loop. It was kind of annoying because it was on loop. You could have changed the song or something. I loved it because You Got a Friend in Me is kind of like a song that me and my mum have because I was obsessed with Toy Story when I was a kid and still am. They made this such a nice, sweet video for me. And they showed like old, embarrassing photos of me. And one of them was when I was like 10 years old, cosplaying as Captain Underpants. And you can kind of assume what I looked like. This 10-year-old in his underwear with a cape.
A purple cape, not a red cape.
In front of all my friends and family. 40 people. So a picture of 10-year-old me cosplaying as Captain Underpants. You know what's funny? As soon as that video played, I'll think to myself, yeah, they're gonna play the Captain Underpants photo, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna play the Captain Underpants photo. I just feel it now.
And they did.
And they did.
And you were in underwear.
Yep. Yeah. It is what it is. Well.
You were like this.
Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, wanted to keep this episode nice and short, but is there anything else you'd like to say? Any events happening or just a nice simple short video for your New Year's Eve, just to, keep it nice and short. Anything you want to say?
Well, Merry late Christmas.
Merry late Christmas, yeah? Happy New Year's?
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, we love you all. Smile into the camera. Say I love you all.
I love you all.
That's awesome.
I don't know who half these people are.
Oh, we got people from all over the world. We got Barack Obama watching this at the moment. We got, why are you laughing? Michael J. Fox watching this. Jamie Foxx watching this.
Jamie Foxx.
Yep, Donald Trump watching this.
Donald Trump don't even know who you are.
No, they're watching the podcast. They're huge fans, bro. Tom Holland's watching this. Tommy Maguire's
Tom
watching
Holland
this.
became a fan, you would literally die.
Andrew Garfield's watching this.
If Andrew Garfield became a fan, you'd die.
The CEO of Muffin Break's watching this.
You'd love that.
Chris Pratt's watching. Oh no, not Chris Pratt. No, he's not a fan of us just yet. We'll get there one day. Zoe Saldana's watching this.
Who the hell's that?
Zoe Saldana was in Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The thing with Avatar is so funny. Like, you don't know who the actors are. Like, you can make a huge performance in that movie and you don't know who any of the actors are.
Except for, what's her name? Nateri.
I don't even know that. I know Jake Sully.
That's the girl.
Jake Sully, that's the only name I remember.
Nateri is his wife.
Oh, man.
You can tell that that's Gilmore.
We're going to keep this episode nice and short for you guys because I know how much
the spider's still up there.
Oh, bro, my house is covered with spiders. Bro, we got spiders up there.
Whitetails every day.
Whitetails, what?
Whitetails every day.
What do you mean whitetails? We got whitetails here.
Like you didn't. They're all in the roof.
Oh, I'm going to move up. Nah, I can't deal with that.
Hey, I live under the roof upstairs.
Fair.
So you be thankful.
Well.
But your spiders come out of your lights.
Yeah, I'm lucky for that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Well, say goodbye to the millions of fans out there.
If we have millions of fans, then why are we only got 7K subscribers?
7K? We've only got like 20 subscribers. 7K?
What?
We're talking about the Yeah Alright podcast. This isn't going on the PK Hectic channel. This is going on the Yeah Alright podcast. You start waving your hands in the air, bro. Actually, real quick, before we leave, who are the people you want on the podcast? I want Xavier. I want Ilya.
I want Sean.
Sean's already been on it. Ilya was going to come on today, but couldn't make it. You know what? Emma. Hey, yo, Emma!
She's watching.
I know you're listening to this, Emma. Emma, I want you on the podcast. Let's just talk. Emma is our sister's mum. Emma, should we get Emma on the podcast?
Huh?
Let's get Emma on the podcast. She can talk to us about being a mum. She's talking to us about being a parent. She can get me prepared for being a parent.
How babies terrorize you.
Huh?
How babies terrorize their parents.
Baby what? Emma, if you're listening to this,
my mum and dad.
We're going to have you on the podcast and you're going to talk to us, give us a step-by-step guide on, I don't know, raising a child, I guess.
When are you ever going to raise a child?
Oh, I'm going to raise a child one day. I want to be
You pretty
prepared.
much raised me.
You know what? I'm a daycare teacher. I know how to raise a baby.
You pretty much raised me.
I know how to raise a child. Huh?
You pretty much raised me.
I raised you. I raised you to be a polite individual
I
boy.
think school did that.
School did that, yeah, if you actually went to school. Yeah. Yeah, how many days what's your attendance like? Now, you know what? I want to know what your attendance is.
Still haven't looked at my report.
I want to see the report. Now, you know what? Actually, go get your report right now. I want to see it.
It's on my mum's computer, on Hero.
I want to know your report. I want to hear the attendance. You know what? One day, we're going to bring you back on the podcast and we're going to look at your report and we're going to read through it. Alright? Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Join us next week.
Why don't you keep my school attendance personal?
Because the world needs to know that your attendance is under 20%.
There's 20 subscribers! 20 people!
15 subscribers, actually. Thank you very much.
Then why'd you say 20?
I said 15.
You said...
I said 10. Anyways, guys, you said 7K for some reason.
Oh, because I thought this was the PK.
No, this is the Year Right podcast. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, I'm gonna go have a look at your report now.
No!